Show. Rhyme so ill, I had to throw a crystal on it. Flow so cold, they thought my pen was haunted. Music played, the dead started walking. Vampires rose from their coffins. Rodney Dangerfield while I'm golfing. King Neptune, I can talk to the dolphins. Street nigga, speak to the orphans. Put the shit back on your organs. The human transport, spin the wheel of fortune. Slide off something foreign. It's like, oh, I got an app for it. More stamps on the passport. In my hood, you need an escort. Cocaine is a natural resource for export. Teleport. I wonder if heaven got a heliport. Riding through hell in the red Porsche. Forever lit like the hand on the dime. Holding the torch. You need to get back on the porch. Shit. Yeah. You know how we do. Yeah. We keep banging on them. Hey, yo, we keep banging on them. Yeah, we keep banging on them. We keep banging on them. Keep banging on them. We keep banging on them. BMG, keep banging on them. Hollywood, keep banging on them. Protect that. Keep banging on them. Bang life, you know we keep banging on them. War, we keep banging on them. Shit, you know we keep banging on them. Don't stop. You don't stop. Yeah.
Music Talk Mondays. What's going on, y'all? Yo, life. That's what's going on. But let me go ahead and get straight into the topic, yo. What made you want to get into hip hop? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to share my experience or experiences and just dealing with hip hop as a whole. What made me get into it? Break down my name. So let me break my name down real quick. Bornking. I'm 5% from the nation of gods and earths, right? So that's my attribute. But the killafifth, that's an acronym. You know what I'm saying? So knowledge is lethal, Lord, always. That's the killer. The fifth is power from the supreme mathematics. Knowledge is power, refinement. So knowledge has the power to refine all things. You know what I mean? So if you didn't know something, then when you do learn something, then you kind of like make yourself new. You become aware, you become different. So what attracted me to hip hop? Man, everything. It was the jewelry, it was the swag. I mean, it's everything. And, you know, the rebelliousness of it. But once I got into it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very intricate in detail for everything. And then I realized that hip hop had rules and regulations, right? And also, the people that participated in hip hop, it was very few. It was a small amount of people. So if you did do this, when I came into it, basically you were somebody that was different. You were special because everybody didn't do it. That means you had a talent. And even when you dressed a certain way, it separated you from everybody else. It made you different. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that I do love about it is because everybody can't do it. You know what I mean? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get into these shout outs real quick. Make sure I don't miss nobody. All right, shout out to BMG first and foremost. You know what it is. The God Born Divine, Wu-Tang Management, Wisdom Beats, Arctic, Amon, DJ DC Hollywood, my man Watts, O. Tree, SK1, and my Elkton Clan T, Danny, Ill Bill, Justin, Off-White, T-Papers, him, and my man Ronnie and Man. Yo, man, I'm gonna tell. I got a story to tell about Ronnie and Man. My man Randall, you know what I'm saying? Fit Life, DJ Frank Cola, the person that actually really got me involved in this besides my mom's. And if my mom's was watching, peace to you because you helped me become who I am today in this music business. and also, you know what I'm saying, family members or whatever. Man, like my whole family do hip hop music for real, for real. And not just that, we have a singer, you know what I mean, in the family as well. And she's doing things right now. Like my whole this is all we do. We like the rapping versions of the Jacksons for real, for real. And I know I never had a problem with doing anything when it came to hip hop, you know, battles, all that. I never lost a battle. And also I never paid for studio time, to be totally honest with you. I never paid for a beat a day in my life. Now, Ronnie and Man, let me get into my day ones from day one. Yo, Ronnie and Man, yo. I mean, when it cut like, see, I don't think most people understand hip hop culture. I really don't, because it's something that we embraced, and it's something that we shared, and something that helped motivate us to become who we are today, which also helped us have a successful mindset. You know, hip hop helped heal people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, say, like for example, all of us, we go to the mall. So we go to like Sam Goody or something like that or whatever. You got DJs in there and shit like that or what have you, right? So we looking for, you know, hip hop music, of course, but a certain brand of it, because it was different variations then. And I'm going back to the time of, let's just say, Mobb Deep, Wu Tang, when they first came out, right? So we'd be looking for shit like that or whatever. Ronnie, he make beats and all that. He's a DJ, you know what I mean? Like one of the illest that ever did it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And he looking for albums and shit. You know what I'm saying? We would go on journeys, y'all, like just to go dig in the crates or go find things that would help complement what we was doing. Excuse me. I mean, even doing talent shows, but I get up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, have a normal routine, then leave out the house, go to Ronnie house. Man, meet us down there. Ronnie got everything set up. He making beats and shit. This is just what we doing. He just making beats. I rhyme, man rhyme. All of us rhyme. All of us do something, and we just collaborate, and just it's just natural. And this is no money involved. This ain't even thinking about trying to get money off of it. It's just like it's just what we did. You know what I'm saying? And what we do to this day, right? Connoisseurs. Um, I remember the first time Tupac, when I first heard Tupac, that was through Man. Holla if you hear me. Brenda's having a baby, all that. I mean, Pac was cool with me, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as for like music wise and all that, but I'm more of a Mobb Deep, Wu Tang, of course, type guy, you know, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like we all had our different tastes, but we still love the same things and same elements as well. We all love Pete Rock, you know what I'm saying, and Naughty by Nature. Like it's just a lot, man. And these experiences I was glad to have, and you know, at this point, I'm glad to see that my brother still deal with hip hop. We talk about it every day, all day, still till this day. This is all we do. And I don't know, as far as for today, when it comes to the children, the youth, right? I don't understand the experience that they may be having at this point. Like, what makes them want to get into this? Because I got into it, like I said, battling in school, banging on the lunch table type shit, you know what I'm saying? And just it was just the difference. It's the skill level that intrigued me. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you just being clever with the pen, but you gotta sound right. You can't be all goofy with it. And it's like I said, it's rules. But anyway, the skill level is just like when you look at today's hip hop, what's the inspiring factor? And I don't mean the underground part. I mean, you know, just general mainstream. You know what I mean? Because it's just like kind of sort of there has been a great separation. And if you don't know about certain things in the underground, then you just simply don't know. You just pretty much on that Drake or, you know, on that type of vibe dealing with anything. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. But I don't understand like what will really get them into it. Like I would hear shit, it could be something biblical and it make me want to go research it. You know what I'm saying? Or when the hustling aspects of certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like we doing the knowledge to that and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's always been some type of Easter eggs in the music for us, especially for me, you know what I'm saying? And I just live the culture of hip hop. And that's really what I've been doing this whole time I've been on the planet, you know. So it's like I didn't start this overnight. Like I literally was born into a family that does music. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 8, 9, 10 years old. My uncle's a DJ, right? And they banging KRS-One, you know what I'm saying? They banging all the hot shit, yo. Like my uncle's has always been on top of that music game. So I inherited that part. My father was in a group, you know what I'm saying? My grandfather was in a group. So it's like music has always run through us and shit. You feel me? So I don't understand, like I said, I'm really trying to get the feel of what makes people want to participate in hip hop culture. Cause it's more than just rhyming. Like it's like being a goddamn, I don't know, like being in the Western flick, you know what I'm saying? Everybody walking around with guns on, but you a MC. And when somebody find out that you a MC, they want to battle you. And that could be any place, anytime, anywhere, day, night. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you had that on, you know, you could go to the store, somebody be walking down the street and they'd be like, yo, that there you go right there. And it's on. I done battled so many niggas at corner stores, battled on a bus, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, battled at lunch table, school shit, all the way to college. Yeah, I went to college. I battled in college. I do this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't even see ciphers like that no more. Like, does anybody actually really like still have ciphers? Baltimore, we could go downtown and be like, yo, we going down. Um, let's just say like to the little performance square section. They got a cipher right there. We go down Crazy Jones on Baltimore Street, ciphers all up and down the block. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand what's going on with hip hop today. I really don't. But once again, it's that mainstream bullshit that people tend to get involved with. And the reason why I call it bullshit is because that's the type of thing that, you know, they saw the original blueprint, took it and said it's this now. If you want this bag, you want this type of money, this the type of hip hop that they do over here, we doing over here. So, you know, like I said, to each his own. But you know, when we came into it, it's like you adding on to the culture, and people would get offended if you were whack or something like that. And now it's just like I woke up in a bad dream. Like damn near everybody, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, mainstream wise, it's just like almost horrible for real, for real. But all this is opinionated because, like I said, I deal with a certain type of music. You know what I mean? So, you know, one of the hardest albums I've ever heard in my life, Method Man to Cow, the first album, is the darkest shit ever to me. Real talk. Like if I ever had writer's block or thought that I needed some type of motivation, I throw that shit on. Before then, it was the Symphony, the original one. But Meth to Cow album, I throw that on, boom, I'm back on point. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Rock Marcy too, though. So any of Rock Marcy albums going to get me, you know what I'm saying, motivated or whatever. But I understand you got to be motivated, self motivated, right? And I am that. But sometimes shit could get so stale out here that, you know what I mean, you just be like, you're not inspired because you don't hear anything inspiring. Like right now, I'm listening to the girl Love the Genius, right? Or the Empress Love the Genius, yo. Listen, she from Drumworks. That's Conway the Machines person that he signed to his label Drumwork, yo. Nice. Shay Noir, nice. She ain't on Drumwork. She did with 38 Special to my knowledge, but like that's the type of shit that I listen to. Those females will automatically tell you they ain't into that pussy rap shit and all that or whatever. You feel me? Like they really on some hip hop culture, living the culture. Like you have a responsibility with this music. Now, don't get me wrong, it's all different facets of this music, but when people take it and just condense it down into one thing, it takes away from the value. And that's why the music for artists has been cheapened, meaning, you know how much they pay for a stream now? You understand what I'm saying? Like it's damn near ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The way that they try to pay us off of streams. That's why I always shout out, yo, don't forget the physicals. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta have your physicals, have your merch and shit. Speaking of merch, one of the reasons why I do love hip hop is because the expression that hip hop artists give and gave off was something that was attractive, and it's only for those who in the know. And if you in the know, then when you see certain things, you like, yeah, all right, I get that information right there. I see it, boom, right. So this is one of the things I'm trying to bring back. I don't think it ever left, but I'm bringing it back. Now check this shit out. There was a movement, and still is, MOB. See, it's so many simp niggas out here. Now let me get into the other side, the darker side, or let's just say the mystical side of hip hop. See, because in hip hop, for every action there is a reaction. Trust me. So let's just say females came out with a song, right? They don't want no scrubs. Let's just say that. The answer back came from the rappers, right? Talking about the birds and all that or whatever, right? So there was kind of a cosmic balance at one time. Now you got songs being put out and there's no answer back. You have a lot of these dudes out here that are literally just thinking with the lower self and bringing the female down. In other light of this hip hop, let's just say not the darker side, but let's say the light side. Now, fuck that. I'm going with the dark side because the dark is powerful. So let's go with the dark. Listen, we always elevate females, so I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point. Seriously, I really don't know what's going on at this point. Because, for example, hip hop put out women like Queen Latifah. Let's think about this. Put out MCs, females like MC Light, right? There was a balance. You could rock MC Light as a male. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you, right? But for every action, there's a reaction, right? So the same way you had NWA, you had HWA. That was a literal group. And it was a balance. But there's no balance right now. You can't pick and choose what you want to hear. You have to just listen or decide whether or not you want to deal with that or just leave it alone. But come back to the underground. We got more music for you. We got real good music for you. You know what I'm saying? But this the other thing that fucked my head up too. I know I'm kind of like just rambling, but I'm just, giving experience and all that and my thoughts on hip hop at this point. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, when you think about this music business, right? Before hip hop even entered into it, it was already powerful. If you haven't seen movies like Beat Street, you know what I'm saying, Crush Groove, things of that nature, then you don't really understand the networking of hip hop. Hip hop was like a secret society at one point. You had to know somebody in order to see certain things in hip hop. We lost what we had, y'all. The magazines used to come to us. Now we go to the magazines. How are they more powerful than us? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how is somebody that needs us more powerful than us? Hip hop is the machine that will crush the bigger machine. You feel me? So I don't understand why are we so corporate. I don't get it. Hip hop is street culture. Everybody wants to be this other thing other than what we actually really are. And I'm not saying we can't do corporate business and things of that nature, but people, you should know what I mean by corporate. These sellout motherfuckers, like they just come in, take what they want, you know what I'm saying, and then leave the carcass after they finish with it. These vultures. You understand what I'm saying? So I also believe that we have to gatekeep better. I don't care what race you are when you come and do this music, just as long as you dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is welcome into this. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you still gotta know your place in this motherfucker too. So it just is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't say that this person is only successful because he's white or whatever. I don't deal with that because like let's just take example for Eminem. Just build on Eminem real quick. Yo, nice as fuck, and anybody saying that he not, you a fucking idiot. Move on. So I don't really understand, you know, why the female rapper has to be a hoe all the time. Why, as a female rapper, you have to be like directed into that box automatically, some type of sex symbol, and say all this nasty, freaky shit. I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? And I do, because it's Illuminati basis, Illuminati ran, and that's that different type of money that we ain't trying to be involved with. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Now, if you don't know, the gospel of hip hop. Hold up, wait a minute. I said I wanted to bring something to the table. My bad. See, I get the rant I got on my Kanye shit. You know what I mean? I'm born June the 8th too. I'm Gemini, just like Kanye. So be careful. Now listen, this is one of the reasons why I love hip hop culture. Is because, like I said, it's the symbolism and everything that come along with it. So without further ado, the MOB, the money over bitches. Check it. Now listen, just something, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, just a little something. Just a little something, right? Hold up, wait a minute. Boom. Wait a minute. It's a statement, god damn it. It's a statement. You know what I'm saying? It's a statement. It's a statement. Now, why do I think things like that are important? Because it's, for one, let me explain something to you. When that was rolling like that, you ain't have these words out here, you know what I mean, very famous like simp. You didn't really have too much of that. Now, when I say money over bitches, this is what I mean. Because every woman, I don't look at them like that. I look at empresses, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But for the most part, you have bitches, yo. It's a reality. Now, I'm telling my dudes to stay away from bitches, get money. That's what MOB mean to me. Stay away from the bitches, get money. So you put money over fucking with these low level bitches. But what you do is you get yourself an empress. You conduct yourself as a king or emperor, you understand what I'm saying? And you take care of yourself. You get your money up, you get your health up, you get everything up, you get foundated. You know what I'm saying? And then you attract an empress, you know what I'm saying, or a queen, and then y'all build together. Boom. That's a kingdom right there. But you can't do that with a bitch. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. It don't work. It don't work. Never seen it work. It don't work. So stay away from these bitches. But like I said, the gospel of hip hop. People talking about ain't no rules and regulations. It's rules and regulations in this shit. And if you don't read, I don't understand what your purpose is in dealing with this performing art in the first place. So I'm just saying, get up on your reading. The gospel of hip hop. Now, what else made me attracted? It's the fucking jewelry of hip hop, yo. Like, oh my God, like it's so much ill ass jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw this, y'all see that? When I saw this, there was no turning back for me. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. You couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me nothing different. I've been gone ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm talking. You see the jewels? You see the as they call it the fit now. You see that? Do you see that? That's what I got into it for. That's exactly why I got into it. You know what I mean? For the skill, for everything, for the look, for the love, for everything. You know what I mean? I ain't here to bore y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to let y'all know about my experiences and why I do what I do. Look at this. That was also acceptable. The African medallions. You see that? The African medallions? That's just dice. You see that? Yeah. Oh man, this is taking me back, boy. Like everything is just so crazy right now. Like it's just crazy as fuck. Like Look at this. Look at the God. Look at this. You see the fronts? This is why I do it. Cause nigga, if you don't deal with this type of culture, then you don't know about this. You wouldn't want this. And people that want this and not in this culture, that's when I start going, oh, time to gatekeep. And another thing, you have to be taught on various levels. So that's the Wu-Tang manual. You see that? Yes, it's official. It's official, right? And hold up, wait a minute. Let me see something. The end of the 5-year plan. The end of the 5-year plan. You gotta get yourself a 5-year plan, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to understand something, yo. That when you do get signed at the end of your contract and all that, you should already have something set up for yourself. So that way, you know what I mean, you will keep doing what you've been doing because that contract agreement is done. But you gotta move smart. Most people don't move smart. And everybody want to be a business person, but I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? You could be a business person. You could do what you want to do, but
It's 2024, and if you're not making at
got-
least some money on the
so
internet,
many
like,
people
what are you doing?
try
And
to
I don't mean
avoid
to
this
be rude.
factor as far as the, coming into the culture. Like, you have to read, and then at the end of the contract, you don't have what you think that you was supposed to have, and all that. I don't be feeling sorry for y'all. Like, even with the shit dealing with Puffy, like, yo, a lot of people just got what they got because they didn't do the homework, they didn't do the fact checking and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh no, that's Puffy, and you see what happened, right? So you gotta make sure that you straight, right? Hold up, I'm gonna stop the cam. Let me go ahead and get into this song real quick. Oh. I got into this shit, you feel me, to do exactly what I'm doing now.
Cover me in ice, pen game nice, precise. When I slice this spice, you see Christ in the white light. Apocalypse, Scarface, monogram on the 30 clip. Long sniff. If I ruled the world, banging in the whip. Magnetic drip, treat the car like a battleship. Windows down, candles lit. Feed your remains to my pit in this black tourmaline bracelet. Above the clouds, I'm on the mountain high. My water alkaline, burning money incense at the Buddhist shrine. Lunchtime, fish, rice, and plum wine. A ribbon with a tat on her thigh. For dinner time, I'm drinking champagne at the finish line. Megatron, hammer time. Heat fuck up your hairline, boy. Money bags, dollar signs. This, that, bag life shit, bitch. I'm about to get mine. It's that bag life shit. I'm about to get mine. All I see is money bags and dollar signs. Get cream, nigga. Go get that cream, nigga. Get that bag, nigga. And yeah. It's that bag life shit. I'm about to get mine. All I see is money bags and dollar signs. Go get that cream, nigga. Get that bag, nigga. Get that fucking bag, nigga. Design a rhyme like an expensive clothing line. Relax on cloud nine, sipping moonshine, you lunchtime. Brass knuckles on the punchlines. Double G's is the belt sign. Bag life paradigm. Past life used to bag dimes. Neck look like wintertime. BMG certified monoties. Gland calcify. You niggas didn't realize. Louis shades cover those red eyes that hypnotize. Hit you with some shit that will make you liquefy. Blow your head off, cauterize at the same time. Allegiant, we all speak from the same hive. Meaning, we getting rich at the same time. It's that bag life shit, I'm about to get mine. All I see is money bags and dollar signs. It's that bag life shit. I'm about to get mine. All I see is money bags and dollar signs. Get cream, nigga. Get that bag, nigga. Get that fucking money, son.
Yo, that was produced by my man Young Zeef. Now listen, that came out of just living hip hop for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Technically, we our skill level was so dope, so deep, so ill that we could put a short enough album out every fucking weekend if we wanted to. Real talk. That ain't no bullshit. It's just what we do. Shit, I've done an album in like 2 days and put that bitch out. So I'm just saying, but I mean, now let me get into the other parts, the other parts of hip hop dealing with family members, my brother and my cousin. Listen, those two, if they let their nuts hang on this city or in the game, period, yo, it's a wrap. I ain't saying that because we related. I just know what they do and what's possible and what's logical because I know what they doing right now. But me and Balti Mega, we got a project out. We always been putting projects out, yo. He put projects out. That's all we do. Matter of fact, I think he was signed to Sony at one point. So, you know what I'm saying? He's been in the industry and all that. You feel me? He's enterprising with the music and the whole nine and tearing up the fucking club music circuit. Real talk. Balti Mega is out there getting it the fuck in. And Singar Superior, that's my bro. His pen game, he nicer than me. That's all I'ma say. He nicer than me. He make his own beats, record himself, do everything. I just really started getting into that phase of hip hop, but he does everything. Both of them do. Both of them actually. Both of their swords is like extra sharp for real, for real. Them niggas walk around with two swords. You know what I mean? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they've always like we perfected a sound. Like we literally have a sound. And the project that we're going to drop, y'all going to get a chance to hear that resonate. You understand what I'm saying? So be on the lookout. I'm not going to say when it's coming out. I'm not going to tell you what it's called. None of that shit. I'm not giving nothing up but what I'm telling y'all right now. Now, as far as for let's just say my BMG fam, the music that we doing, that we have done and still doing, it's a revolution out here, y'all. And at this point, the revolution is one of them. What they call it is like quiet weapons for silent wars type shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything is real quiet right now. When I linked up with Wu-Tang Management, see, I'm just bouncing all around the place now. Let me show you. Let me tell you all my experiences with that shit. Oh man, Born Divine got me signed on Friday the 13th. So I have a jacket dedicated to that, but I ain't gonna break that out. I'm gonna post it up and shit or whatever. I might have some videos done with the shit or whatever, but nonetheless, I got signed on Friday the 13th. Killafifth. You feel me? Bornking. So I did shows, you know what I'm saying, underneath Wu-Tang Management. One of the most memorable ones was out Philly. Oh man. Boy, RZA was there, Capadonna was there, like yo, Ninth Prince was there. It was something, it was like a dream. Like I don't know if y'all ever had this feeling like it's something that you really wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, like really bad or whatever, like you knew you was destined to do it, and you might have a favorite group or a favorite artist or something like that, and maybe just as a regular person you'd be like, I want to go to the show, I want to meet them or whatever, that might be the dream. My dream started off like that, kind of sort of, but since I do music and I've been supporting Wu-Tang since day one, and I've been loving the shit since day one. It's like everything, just the universe made some shit happen and just moved me towards that shit. Me and my whole camp, for real, for real. And like I said, I'm from the Gods of Earth Nation, the 5% Nation. You feel me? So, Nation of Gods of Earth. I'm sorry, and I'm emotional when I say this shit because it's very heartwarming for me. It's touching because I got a chance to be around killer bees. I hear these dudes, you feel me? The whole time I'm listening to the music, the Swarm, all that shit. Hellraiser, Sons of Man. I'm listening to these cats. So, long story short, I go from listening to them to being around. And shout out to Lord Superb, rest in power to the God, because he was one of the first people from Wu to actually really, help propagate my clothing line when I first came out. Bag life. He was saying bag life, God, like, oh wow, Born Divine made that shit happen. Like everything was just it was just perfect, right? So as time goes on, I done did videos with Law Superb, Born Divine, people from the Beat Nuts was oh man, like y'all, I don't think y'all really had me though, like then wow, like every I just man so let me just get into the performance part or whatever. So like I said, performing and everything on stage underneath Wu-Tang management, man, it's like a fucking dream come true. Literally a fucking dream come true. Like you go from listening to these cats to being around them, and now you just in the culture of it all, right? And it's like now, it's just like I can actually say I'm an official Wu Tang affiliate. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm also in Divine Chamber. I'm dealing with Born Divine, you know what I'm saying? Indie Boom, you know what I mean? So, hey, I'm here. But that came from always grinding. Now, who really taught me this shit for real, in the first half of everything? My man Joseph Allen, the God. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, GQ, because he was like the Rakim, the KRS One of our time in the streets, and I'm rolling with him. You feel me? Then Wisdom Beats, he making beats like I'm y'all. I don't think y'all really understand. Like I watch dudes make beats, right, and then I'm rhyming to while they're making the beats. I'm outside rhyming with no beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm just this is my whole life, writing rhymes and just practicing my culture, my craft, everything that I dealt with. But in modern day times, it still feel good, you know what I'm saying, because of the accomplishments that I have made. But yo, hold up, wait a minute, street legal entertainment. When I got a chance to perform out at the dugout, you feel me, in New York, DJ Red Alert was there, Cool Herc was there. Like I was around legends. Like I don't really think y'all understand me. Like I do a lot of shit on the low, you know what I'm saying? But my experiences and everything like that, I just been around beautiful people, man. You know what I mean? That literally helped me get to where I'm at today. You know what I mean? So shout out to my man Mark, you know what I'm saying? Street Legal Entertainment always. Yo, like I just had beautiful fucking experiences. I've been around some of the best people and I lost some people in this shit. You know what I mean? I've seen people literally get locked into just the money part of this and got hit with the fame and they just lost sight, you know what I'm saying, and lost family members or, just things just didn't work out. Me, I've always found a way to deal with hip hop on my level. And I have a 9 to 5. Yes, Bornking does have a job, but at the same time, though, it's like I don't even that's something I make money with, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But this is what I do. I didn't even want to be doing this shit, to be totally honest with y'all. But if this is what hip hop is telling me I have to do in order to keep everything going, then this is where I'm at with it. So this is just a part of my journey. And out of my journey, I've understood that being independent is the best thing to be. And that's in life, period. Whether having a job or being an entrepreneur or getting a record deal versus just being independent and doing everything yourself. I've learned that it's just better to do for self, yo. Because once people have you in a position where you can't move until they say move, or your bills don't get paid until they release the funds and all that shit. That shit is garbage. And hip hop is something that helped inspire me to be the way that I am, to not tolerate bullshit, to always stand on my square. You know what I'm saying? And stand 10 toes down on everything, because you do have bitch niggas out here. You do have women that do want to take advantage of you and all that. And hip hop helps, tell the story of all that. It helps people become aware of all the little treacherous things. But there's another side where we explain beauty. So this is what artists do. It's the beauty and the pain of it all when you're dealing with this culture. But when you see people coming in this motherfucker that Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat, rapping motherfuckers is just coming in here and biting off this person because this person was successful because this person did it this way, then you got 1,000 little Waynes out this bitch. That's when it's a problem. And then I hate it when niggas say, oh yeah, because yo, you hating because this, that, and the third. And just because I don't like you doesn't mean that I'm a hater. Like everybody not gonna like what you do. And I had to accept that shit because I was at a point where anything I did, I felt like it was always gonna be love. Until that one day I was on 88.9 and my shit was passing through the test bin. And they got to that one person, and that person was like, they was like, keep it or trash it. He was just like, you know what? Trash it. I was like, you bitch. And my wife, you know what I'm saying? She was just like, yo, everybody not gonna like what you do, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And I had to take that and I had to run with that. And then it just made my life better because it's just like, yo, like niggas ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But you know, if you nice, you nice, but it's all objective, it's all subjective, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I do this shit because I love it. I don't do it because, oh yeah, it's gonna bring me a bag and all that shit. Now, do I want money now? Because we do talk about money. I'm older in this shit now. So it's time to get compensated. Why wouldn't I want to be compensated? I don't believe in that starving artist shit because I've never been a starving artist in the first place. You know what I mean? Music don't dictate whether or not I get a car or a house. I do that part. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask hip hop for anything, but somehow, some way, hip hop is drawing me into getting revenue now. So at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I don't do it for the money, but this is the blessings that I am receiving from hip hop, yo. It's just what it is. And I believe if you do what you're supposed to do when you enter into the culture, you will be blessed. Like hip hop is supposed to take people off the street. Hip hop said, you know what? Let me take you off the street. You do what you're supposed to do. Not only will you do this music, but you can have yourself a clothing line. And then from there, you can have fucking a film production agency. You can have your own record label. You can have your own studio. Hip hop will provide. But you know what happens? People get into the shit. They don't understand the rules, right? They don't know, you know what I'm saying, anything. They don't have a standard, right? And all they get blinded by is the fucking bling. Is all they see. That's all they see. They don't understand the jewelry is the spoils of war. Matter of fact, everybody not even supposed to be doing this shit. Only certain niggas is official to do this music, yo. Everybody couldn't wear these chains and shit. Yeah, like now that I think about it, yeah, this is street official. Sometimes you had to have somebody vouch because they was just like, yo, who this nigga? Like he sound dope and everything, but I don't know what this nigga. They might even had to run your background at one time just to see if you was official. So I'm saying at this point, there's so many unofficial motherfuckers wearing the clothes of hip hop, wearing the chains, just dealing with this culture, and you ain't even supposed to be here. But you know what they do? Oh, that's shaming. These little words that they have of today, right? Like, no, motherfucker, this is a sport. And it's a certain way that you come into this game. It's a certain way you're supposed to leave out. Everybody don't make it in this sport. This is for warriors. This is warrior code over here. This ain't no, I'm going to come in there and do it this way. You can do what you want to do on your term, but at the same time, if you don't have the 5 elements of hip hop, if you don't deal with, yes, we have elements in hip hop. So if you don't have those 5 elements, we can't consider you who you say that you are. No turntablism, no b-boyism, no breaking. What? What's wrong with you? No beatboxing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, where the elements at? I don't see no elements in you. So I can't classify you that. Like, we shouldn't even be arguing over whether or not if Drake is a hip hop artist and all that other type shit. Because if you knew, then you just know. Why would you argue with a bunch of fucking fools? There's no need to argue with fools. There's no need. That's why I don't fuck with DJ Academics. I used to because at one point in time he was humble, but then it's like you start seeing him change and the money start transforming him. So now he's a civilian acting like he's inside of street culture, but then he wants to call the police once street culture start getting real. Oh no, 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 y'all know I'm not from the streets. Well, why are you in here? You shouldn't. Only street people, only hip hop people should speak on this shit. And that's my personal opinion, but I feel like it's so right that it's not an opinion. I feel like it's fact. And I do believe that I have a lot of people that would back me up on that. But man, like, I don't understand how people get in here and want to change the rules either. Well, it shouldn't be that way. And then some people just get too deep with the shit. Literally. I mean, like, some of y'all just get too deep with the shit. I've had people tell me shit about my rhymes when they hear them and you know, they write the little quotes and everything. And some people just say some shit that I ain't even never think that when I wrote the shit, like it was supposed to, I didn't write it for that. I didn't, you know, that's not what it meant to me when I wrote it. But that's a good take on it from that person's perspective. But people can take things and, you know, change them and put them in the shape that they want to shape it into. That's all I'm saying. Right. Well, we 46 minutes into this motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I do this shit because it is like, do you know how it feels to create something and listen to that motherfucker? Do you? Do you know what it means to create something like a t-shirt or a jacket or anything of that nature, and then people like it? Well, people don't gotta like it, but it's your self style of expression, and you might get compliments on it. But do you know how that feels? That's what separates artists from regular people, is that we're able to create something that you've never seen before, ever heard before, and you appreciate it. That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? And it's subjective because it could be happy, sad, it could be mute, it could be whatever. But we help inspire the rest of society. We could be going through something as a people on the same block, but that one artist, whether he rock, whether he can sing, she can sing, you know what I'm saying, or just draw. You throw that freedom of expression out, people see it and they resonate with it and they appreciate it because they know they're not alone. That's how deep hip hop is. Because people in other countries heard what we go through and said, shit, we got a voice too. Hip hop was born out of a struggle. It was born out of a struggle. I want y'all to understand that it was born out of a struggle. And now all of a sudden, everybody just want to party. Party. And then how do you come into the game? You know you ain't had shit yesterday. You get signed today. Now you're acting like you've been that way for at least about 25,000 years or some shit, man. Like, what's wrong with you people? Have some fucking self-respect and decency. Have some discipline. You get the money, all y'all want to do is throw the shit up in the air and all that other dumbass shit, and then don't want to invest it. It's a shame. You're supposed to be taken to another level. Like I said, you come into this game, you're going to get everything that you're supposed to get if you act accordingly. But most people are not going to act accordingly. And I understand that because nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect. I'm sorry. But, you know, it becomes offensive to people after a while. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people do the dumb shit that they doing. You understand what I'm saying? Peace to Balti Mega. My bad, God. I just put the little chat thing on or whatever. I'm drifting in the mind right now because I'm just like, I know what hip hop did for me and has done and is still doing. And it's offensive to me to see people just come in and act like it's just I don't even know, like it's your right. Hip hop is not your right. You have to earn your position in hip hop. That's why they come up with words like industry plant, because these people did not earn their right. Wu-Tang earned their right. Black Moon earned their right. Mobb Deep earned their right. Griselda earned their right. A lot of people didn't earn their right. Def Squad, DOS Effects. Why aren't y'all people understanding the older aspects of the culture as well and not venerating those people that made it possible for these half-ass lyricists, half-ass artists to come in and do what they doing now. That's why I'm always battle ready. I mastered the art, and I'm still mastering the arts. Mastering. I'm always studying, yo. If anything anybody can say about me, to be totally honest with you, they always gonna say I know him for music. It's all I do. But it's not all I do, because this music is a part of everything else that I have evolved into and evolved from, meaning I deal with spiritual things. You'll hear it. You can see it in my music. You can see my album covers. Just look at what my album cover is right there. That's the Magician tarot card. Why would I put that up there? Do your research, because that's what I am. There's more to music than just the words on the paper. I know it is for me. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, what does this mean? Like, what are you trying to accomplish with this? And how long do you expect to be here if you just doing trending ass music? You know what I mean? Like, I do it for this shit, man. Like, I do it for the shock value. Like, my pen game crazy. And I can say that because it fucking is, and people will attest to that. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me throw this crazy joint on real quick.
It's another exclusive only from the Worldwide DJ Coalition.
Yeah, keep the fun.
Yo. Yeah. I told niggas, I said it was apocalypse now. We dropped the big CD, you know what I mean? So now, the apocalypse is about to happen. Yeah, welcome. Told niggas, they ain't fucking listening. So, it is what it is, right? Corny niggas, move to the fucking side. Okay? Move to the fucking side. Corny niggas, move that way. Fuck out my face. Yeah. Mike is ahead of you niggas. Held the Baron. Handstand, scorpion tag. Cause I'm Heron. Snatch a queen with a pawn. Fire breathing dragon. Just left the drip shop, about to get my swag on. Fresher than a shirt that still got the tag on. Double G showing, bitch. I get my sag on. Megatron phenomenon. Shots hit the protons. 11 froze on the ground. Daddy bled on. She a fan, nigga. She want this shirt that I sweat on. Yeah. Shine. Yo, make way for real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Respect the gods when they come through. You know what I mean? Shit. Light box, nigga. Bubble like asses on Venus. Busting ray guns. Giving alien chicks the penis. Moving at light speed, I'm about to reach my zenith. Making money while I'm sleeping. Yeah. They said Solomon's ring control demons. Splice the atom, created Europeans. Bag life for my physical being. Best in the shotgun, like a duck season. Rip out your throat for reaching. Diamonds sparkle in my mouth while I'm eating. Angel in the cave, I healed Jesus. The proof was the footprints left from the Louis sneakers. Past wine at the Last Supper. Had on Gucci linen and the belt the master Gucci chuckers. Shag, nigga. On the whole different fucking level. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but you're not the blueprint. Okay? Let's make that shit clear. Yo, shut your fucking mouth When real niggas are fucking talking, it's the way that it works. Okay? Hey man, listen man. We just trying to tell y'all niggas plain and simple. You know what I mean? Yo. Y'all rust these shovels. Dig your fucking grave, nigga. Okay? Dang. Get money.
Yo, I do it for that type.
Paying your bills on time raises your credit score, right? Wrong. In fact, this is one of the 3 major credit score lies you're being told by the big credit companies. All for any of these 3, and it.
Wow. Now, this was produced by my brother, for real. This is called Mocha Family. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds good, don't it?
Shout out to Thank God for you.
You fly by night, we thinking long term. This is Friday on acid, I'm shooting big worm. Return of the Jedi, now it's my turn. As the L burns, I see that you slow learn. She look good, hair braided, no perm. Melanate the world, shine like a pearl, baby girl. I'm Osiris, ruler of the underworld. Hands light up, create another thought form. Elevated Egyptian art form. My alchemy transforms corn. They trying to figure out what star I'm from. Performing in a solar storm. A body of light is my real form. A burning bush when I talk to him. Rock the Wu Clarks on him. That's your man. You better talk to him before D put a spark to him. On leg. He magnificent. You know what I mean? Yo. Magnificent. Covered. Brand Imperial, smoky with the miracle, make a thought material. Why they so criminal? Mythical with the ritual, surrounded by 100 candles. Broke the handle on Thor's hammer. Magical grammar, mathematical data. For a bag, he will clap.
You know what? I'm gonna end it like this. I'm gonna ride out with this.
Yeah. Ike Turner, open hand smack ya. Bodies in the wall, nigga. I need more blaster. Got my glow on. Who's the master? A black mirror gave me the fucking answer. She a cancer. I got no money for dancers.
Y'all next
Under
week.
cherry moons, step romancing. While you romancing, I'm mentally enhancing. Checking my investments. The newest testament. Bag life represent magnificent, nigga. Magnificent. Yo, my whole crew, nigga, like shining, you know what I mean? Shining, nigga. Bag life, see, you know what I'm saying? Check it back, nigga. On the fine, you know what I mean? Yo, everybody, yo, what's going on thing, man? You know what I mean? Don't need to be mad. You need to do your own shit. You know what I mean? You can be magnificent too. You know what I mean? In Hollywood, they can be magnificent. You know what I mean? Shit. Be magnificent. Alright. Single. Alright.